These are 10 survival gadgets you need on Amazon in 2024. And these are seriously some of the coolest and most practical items I've ever reviewed on my channel. We begin with one of the best performing emergency gadgets I've ever tested. And this weather radio at under $40 is fantastic for anyone looking to stay in the know during severe weather or a natural disaster. It can be powered by the solar panel up top or through the manual hand crank on the back. It has a compass, and it even has a built-in 10,000 milliamp power bank that can quickly charge a smartphone or tablet. I love how rugged and waterproof this is for the price. This keychain flashlight is under $15 and a TikTok viral sensation. Similar to the solar radio, this has multiple functions in its small form factor, including a seatbelt cutter, a built-in screwdriver, a whistle, a bright flashlight, an emergency light which can produce a strobe, and it even has a built-in lighter function in the event you need to start a fire. It's really hard to believe that this one tiny keychain can do all that. In the number 2 spot, an item that's just as beneficial for camping as it would be in a survival situation. This solar heated outdoor shower at $49 is exactly the type of product I'd want on hand in the event of a hot water tank going down or a power outage. With a 5-gallon capacity, this hangs easily from a tree or a branch and includes a built-in shower head which provided some surprisingly good pressure. This heated to 92 degrees on a sunny day in under an hour, and the warm water was definitely a much more pleasant experience than the cold showers I'm typically used to while camping. And from one strong solar find to another, this rechargeable solar-powered portable fan has a foldable space-saving design, and it's a solid emergency or camping gadget. The air circulation was impressive, and the built-in LED lights allow for 3 levels of brightness. Not to mention it can even charge your smartphone with its built-in 20,000 milliamp power bank. In the number 3 spot, it's a heavy-duty camp stove, superb for outdoor cooking. I was surprised with how simple this was to use, even for someone like me who is far from a seasoned survivalist. This burns with either charcoal or wood, which is what I opted for, and easily inserts into the bottom compartment. The flame it produced was impressive, and it's surprisingly lightweight for how large it happens to be. This easily accommodates a pot right on top to cook food, and it would be great for an RV or just in a backyard or for an emergency situation. If you prefer something even more portable, this stove is one of the smallest and most versatile I've ever seen for under 20 bucks. It's extremely well rated and could complement a picnic or even hiking based on how light it is to transport. I used wood once again, although alcohol is a possibility with this unit. It provides a pot supporter or grill grid for barbecuing, and as you can see from my video, it produces a substantial flame with limited smoke. If you prefer a traditional campfire or just need some help getting a fire started, this 100 pack of instant fire starters is the perfect solution. These burn up to 10 minutes and are individually packaged, which means they are great to take on the go. They're waterproof, non-toxic, and have a 30-year shelf life. By the way, if you are enjoying this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up as that really helps my channel. For point 4, I was impressed to see this 10-pack of emergency thermal blankets at $10, which works out to around $1 per blanket. These are great in the event of an emergency, as they would help you keep warm as they are heat retentive. They produced so much warmth. If you look closely at my face, you can see I am really sweating. They're also waterproof and something that could easily fit into a glove box, which is also the case for this 4-pack of emergency thermal blankets at $20 in multiple colors. These are pocket size, but similar to the blanket I just showed, they expand to cover my entire body and even have a hood. And you can bet you'll look fashionable just as I did. Speaking of compact, this ultra-light sleeping pad for under $35 at the time I'm recording this video unravels into a perfect resting surface to protect your back. Its carry bag ingeniously attaches to the pad to serve as a makeshift inflator so you can skip having to carry a pump. While it did take a few minutes, it was much easier than challenging my lung capacity on a hot day. That same bag can even inflate into a pillow. You'll notice I shot some of the footage in my backyard and some at a local campground. It was surprisingly comfortable in both locations. Point 5 is tied to what might be the most crucial part of a survival kit, and that's water. Let's start with this 2-pack of collapsible water storage bags at $18. Made by the Hatchet brand, and I should mention none of this content is sponsored, each bag has an almost 2-gallon capacity and a convenient built-in spigot. This is what makes these bags unique, as not only do they make water consumption much easier than trying to pour from a heavy bottle or jug, but after you're finished, these can simply be folded up and easily stored in a glove box or backpack. If you find yourself in a situation where there's concern over clean water, this gravity water filter at under $35 provides a quick and simple solution. You can fill this from any water source, and in my case, I opted for this questionable stream. It attaches easily to any tree or branch where the multi-stage included filter and gravity do all the work for you. There is also a separate portable BPA-free water pouch which you can fill and enjoy on the go. If you need something even more portable, you may have heard of the Life Straw by now, where you can buy multi-packs from other retailers, often at a price lower than what you see on your screen from Amazon. This allows you to drink directly from a water source, like a stream, and it performed perfectly. I have included affiliate links below, which means I could benefit monetarily, but they're there only as a reference, as this is often a better deal at Costco when a 4-pack is on sale. Point 6 brings power to the people, starting with this giant 45,800 milliamp solar power bank at $50. This thing is insane. Not only does this have a massive battery and supports wireless charging, but the 4 most popular charge cables are actually built into the unit, so you don't ever have to worry about losing a cable. This works with solar power or through the manual hand crank, and it's able to charge 7 devices simultaneously. It's one of my favorite items on this list. This 3-pack of rechargeable LED flashlights for under $30 is something I've seen at prior vacation rentals, particularly in hurricane-prone areas. These turn on automatically in the event of a power outage and can plug directly into a wall outlet. They will not overcharge, and I found them to be very bright while testing them. At under $15, this dual arc electric lighter is a pocket-sized plasma lighter that's waterproof. This is USB rechargeable, where one full charge supports more than 500 ignitions. The plasma flame is slightly difficult to see in my video footage, but it worked brilliantly. It's windproof, unlike a traditional lighter. It includes a whistle, and the built-in LEDs with an SOS mode function pack some extra punch. Point 7 starts with a Shark Tank gadget, and this 2-in-1 lantern at $50 has a twist to inflate design that's not only waterproof, but it also floats. All I had to do was unravel the Velcro on the back, pull the tab on the bottom of the lantern, and a twisting motion quickly produces a nicely sized cube with 5 brightness settings. It features a USB port to charge your phone and provides light for up to 50 hours on a single charge, which is the same case for this less expensive solar-powered collapsible lantern at $20. This provides 60 lumens of brightness for a light that runs up to 35 hours on just one charge. This is extremely well rated and compresses into a highly compact form factor that would make this ideal for camping or a glove compartment. If you would prefer something that's better designed for hiking, this 2-pack of survival bracelets at $14 is an all-encompassing multi-tool with a compass. #dadpun. The integrated LEDs would make you visible to others and enhance your sight at night. It has a built-in blade, fire starter, whistle, and SOS mode. It's adjustable, lightweight, and I love it. For my next point, it's an ingenious gadget for a prepper or anyone with an emergency supply of water. This portable water pump at under $15 attaches to the top of a typical 5-gallon bottle sold at places like Walmart or your local grocery store. The pump is rechargeable and has physical touch controls to dispense water on your command, even if your hands are wet. In a camping or emergency situation, this would even be fantastic for hand washing, And if you need a towel, this 100 pack of compressed towels for under $10 in these convenient carry tubes expand instantaneously when you place them in water, like inside this durable bowl I used at our campsite. These are good for a face wash, body shower, or even as a cold compress, which sometimes turns into a game of peekaboo when my kids are around. For my next point, this 11-in-1 camping axe hatchet for under $25 is well worth the price of admission in my opinion. The nylon sheath is deceptive until you open it up and discover one of the best multi-tools I've ever tested. While it functions as a hammer, screwdriver with the bits included, bottle opener, can opener, and performs various slicing or cutting functions, the strength of the pocket-size axe really surprised me. While I am clearly not an expert, I was able to quickly chop some smaller branches with my limited upper arm strength in an attempt to impress my wife who shot this video. And if you already own an axe or knife, this 6-in-1 knife sharpener and survival tool at $10 with more than 32,000 highly positive reviews on Amazon can help keep them sharp while on the go, and it even includes a fire stick, which could certainly help when lighting a campfire. Like several gadgets on my list today, it's extremely portable and includes a whistle. Before I showcase a product you might want to avoid, this portable outdoor folding table made by Amazon that doubles as a campfire grill is $37. Composed from a heavy cast iron, you can place this directly on top of a campfire or heat source where a kettle, pot, or pan would sit perfectly on top. Alternatively, this portable butane stove at $24 is a more traditional approach to campsite cooking. No campfire required. All you need is a can of butane fuel, and the stove's automatic ignition does the rest. It provides a quick high output flame that might be tricky to see from this video, and it comes in a portable briefcase style carry case. Now on to the bonus section for the most expensive but perhaps most important product on this list. An emergency food supply bucket that we have since picked up and stored in our basement provides 120 servings of food for $150 with a 25-year shelf life. This includes everything from lasagna to macaroni and pancakes, all clearly labeled on the packaging. I opted to try the Alfredo pasta. All I had to do was boil the water, which I did at home, although I could have done with any of the portable stoves that I showcased, and then have it simmer for around 15 to 20 minutes. The finished product was super tasty with a portion that could easily feed 3 to 4 people. I consider this an emergency essential for any unforeseen crisis that does not taste like off-brand astronaut food. And finally, a product that I wanted to love that severely disappointed me. A survival tent for $15 has everything going for it in terms of concept. A supposedly pocket-sized pack that it quickly expands to form a tent. I was shocked to see this is really just a piece of dainty rope that felt less strong than a shoelace, with this reflective garbage bag-like type sleeping bag that you're supposed to hang over it. I was hoping it would be durable, but it quickly tore. Perhaps in an emergency without shelter, this would be better than nothing, but I would hardly consider it a tent, and I don't believe this is worth $15. Thank you for joining me on my camping trip. I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you. Bye-bye.